Well, good evening and welcome to the Butte Civic Center. It is the State A basketball tournament semifinal action. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows here in Butte, Montana, Butte, America, as the Valkyries get ready to take on Custer County, the Cowgirls, out of Miles City. Along with my partner, I got Jamie Grindy back tonight, and I'm excited and happy. You might want to turn that here. Let me fix this for you right here so that mic goes. It makes it, you can flip it so it turns up better.
That's better.
Now we can hear you. So, Jamie, I'm glad to have you. Had a great game last night for the Valkyries. They won 62-46. Peyton really had a phenomenal ball game. Taking a look back at those stats from last night, which I have here. Pregame brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge, by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. So when they played down the Lockwood Lions last night, take a look at this overall. Game-wise, they shot for Bigfork 55% in the first half from two-point range, 33% in the second half. Overall, 45%, 33% from three-point range. So they had a really good first half, 19 and 21. So they put up 40. They had 40-17 at halftime, and then able to finish out that ball game. You know, Lockwood outscoring them a little bit in the second half. Some of the starters got a little bit of a break, but in that ball game, a double-double for Braden Gunlock, 13 points, 15 rebounds. A Callie Gambala, they said she had 10 points, so this might be wrong. She would have had a double-double as well, 10 points and 11 rebounds. And then Peyton went off for 19. Right. Some runners and just really played.
So I got to watch it at home last night.
So give me your insight to what you saw last night on the NFHS, right?
Well, very impressed with Callie Gambala. She is a force down low, and I feel like she's really stepped it up for the last two tournaments. So super proud of her. She's done well. And Kenny Wade coming off the bench. And
she last night
2 threes.
Yeah, we can always count on that. She was 2 for 6 from three-point range, but hit those two in key moments, you know, and just carried the Valkyries. The Valkyries, honestly, and I talked to Courtney last night on the post game. They just didn't missed a lot of bunnies, probably 4 or 5. And you probably heard that last night.
Right.
Listen to me. That would normally make, you know, and they could have put it up instead of having 17. Could have put it up to a 40-point game and run away with it. But, you know, some subs and everybody played. Afton played great last night. The whole team, and they came out strong in that first quarter.
Yeah. They're impressive. I tell you what, their unselfish play it's unstoppable.
I think that's the key. We talk about that. Good team, great players on our team, and I've talked to other teams. I've talked to Corvallis. They are not arrogant about how they are.
Not at all. They
are very humble, and they're going to share the ball. That's why I think they're such a great team. They're going to find the open person.
Yes.
And we talked about that too. You know, hey, got to lay up underneath. I'm going to feed whoever, and they're going to make that shot. So, I mean, because to be honest, Braden could average 40 points a game if they kept feeding her. But talking to somebody else, I think Braden, after last night, she didn't get as many touches. She needs to look for the ball a little more, slashing, and get some more shots up. I think they need to look for her a little bit more. Peyton, you know, obviously getting the shots. Callie doing a great job. Afton, Kenny Wade, you know, as well. So am I leaving somebody out? No, I don't think. Ava Davey. Yeah. Yes, I am leaving. Ava Davey.
Ava Jo Davey.
Ava Jo Davey is, you know, she's got such quick hands and really can knock the ball away. And that's what I was talking to somebody else regarding that defensive-wise. Braden is so long, 6 feet wingspan. She can tip it or somebody else can tip it, and then they get it and they get out and run. Davey will run. Peyton will run, and they'll get layups going away.
They can always count on somebody down the floor already. They're constantly pushing the ball up, looking to get the ball up to that person, and you know what? That's hard to defend. Anybody that Bigfork has to play, they have to be ready to get back in the key to stop any fast break.
So looking at their opponent tonight, Custer County, who beat Dillon last night 50-40 to get to this ball game. the winner of this ball game moves into the championship for the state title as they'll take on Billings Central, who I think kind of upset. They played better against Havre, beat them 56-49, just finishing up here. So Havre has to go play Dillon tomorrow at 10:30 at the Maroon Activities Center in loser out action. Frenchtown gets the loser of this ball game at 10:30 right here at the Butte Civic Center. So, hey, and if I take a look here from the stats last night, and I want to look back here, guys. Save these stuff on purpose, so I had something to talk about. When Custer beat them, their two leading scorers, number 23, Glasscock, had 20 points last night, and Kadush, number 22, had 11 for them. Everybody else 6, 4, 4, 3, and 2. So
okay.
I think the key is, and Courtney's going to probably take a look at that. Hey, we got to shut these down. So put Braden on one of them. You know, if they play man to man or get into a zone.
Yeah, I tell you what, this team is long too.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit more of a challenge, I think, for Bigfork tonight. But I'm looking forward to this ball game here. Well, Havre's got bumped off from making history from a four-peat, so that's done. Bigfork still has an opportunity to do something that no other team has ever done. That's win back-to-back state titles in different classifications. But you got to take care of things tonight against Custer County, and Courtney will tell you we don't look past anybody.
Right.
You know, we got to take one game at a time. So
right. But this is where it gets fun.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
This is where it gets fun.
Well, I got some stats here on Bigfork. Looking at these are season stats. Leading the way, Braden averages a double-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Peyton right behind has 15 points, 13.4 for Ava Davey. Callie Gambala averages 7, and Wade coming off the benches averages 7 as well.
Nice.
They've only given up 40 points now 3 times all season long, so I think their defense is really what's key and pushes them forward in stopping these other. And not that outscore them, just play better defense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a small timeout here. I'm going to come back with your starting lineups here from Butte, Montana, Butte Civic Center, and Butte, America. It's the State A girls basketball tournament is coming up. The Valkyries taking on the Cowgirls here in Butte, Montana. Well, welcome back to Butte. We're getting ready to tip things off here. The final game of the day, the 8 o'clock game. We're running about 45 minutes behind. We were running an hour behind last night. So the Valkyries are used to playing it this time of day. They're getting ready to take on the Cowgirls of Custer County out of Miles City, Montana here. Bigfork is now won 21 games in a row, 21-1 on the season. And they looked really good yesterday. Let's get the starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition, site preparation, excavating grading in business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. Taking a look at the Cowgirls of Custer County. They start a 5'7". They only have 2 seniors on their team, so they're young. Number 14, Heidi Phelan at 5'8", junior. Number 15, Sam Pila. At captain is we're number 22 at 5'8", a junior, Jillian Canduche. And number 23 at 6'1", junior, Allie Glasscock, their leading scorer last night. And then a 5'8", junior, number 32, Camden Waterman for head coach Randy Robinson. This is by Don Canduche and Kevin Layton for Custer County. Well, for the Valkyries, is pretty much their starting lineup all year long. Can you hear?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, okay. We got number 15, Ava Davey, a 5'8", junior captain for Bigfork. 5'8", in the forward. It'll be senior, number 20, Afton Lambrick. The leading scorer, the leader of this team, at 6 foot even, a guard power forward. She can play anywhere. Junior, captain number 21, Braden Gunlock. At point guard, 5'9", sophomore, captain number 23, Peyton Gunlock. And then finally at 5'9", in power forward position, senior, number 24, Kelly Gambala. Head coach Courtney Gunlock, says like Brandon Couture, Isaac Martell, and Paula Sullivan. Well, we're ready to get underway here as they're introducing everybody. Hey, Custer County, they're in their dark blues with a gold trim and white trim and gold numbers, if you will. Tonight, Bigfork in their whites with the black trim and blue numbers. Those are nice uniforms to be the home team tonight. So we're ready to go. Hey, the winner of this ball game punches their ticket, a chance to win the state tournament here in 2024 in Butte, Montana. And I'll put this right here, and we'll get ready to roll here. I don't need this one. I know those are kids. Just finish it up. Our cheerleaders are here. Our band's here. A lot of fans here on the far side for Bigfork, ready to get underway here from Butte, Montana. My partner, Jamie Grindy. Glad to have you. I missed you. I didn't have you last night, so I had to talk a lot. So we're all good to go. They're getting ready to tip it. It'll be Braden Gunlock tipping it up for the Valkyries, and I'm suspecting she's going to go against Glasscock, who's 6'1", but we'll see here in just a minute. And it is number 23, Glasscock. Went off for 22 last night. Here we go from Butte, Montana. Tip-off brought to you by JD Detailing.
I think she's got a couple inches on Braden.
Yeah, but Braden wins the tip back to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock across the timeline over to A.V. Davey on the right wing, back out to Peyton. Gambala, top of the key. Peyton over to Braden. Braden going to give it to Callie Gambala. Back to Braden. Braden looking up, pulls it out, gets it out to Afton Lambrick. Left side, left wing. Gambala, free throw line.
Nice
back
pass
to Ava Davey.
That is an excellent pass.
And wait a nice look there. Yeah, you're talking about that. Man. 2 points for Davey, but the assist goes to Gambala underneath. 2-0 early, 7:28 to go. Tough defense by Bigfork. I'm not sure the Cowgirls have ever seen defense like this, so we'll see how this goes. Shot up, missed by the Cowgirls. Blocked. The putback by 14, Phelan, is blocked by Braden Gunlock. Braden pulls it up, pull out left wing. She's looking underneath. Going to pull far side. Gets it to Peyton. Nice catch by Peyton. Out to Davey. Davey going to pull it out. Top of the key for Bigfork. Going to drive right side. Afton Lambrick on the right wing. Out to Gambala. Back to Davey. Davey driving in. Up, under. Gets knocked down. And they're going to call a traveling violation. No foul on the play, but she is called for traveling here. So a turnover. With 6:55, just under 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Val's up 2-0 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Butte, Montana. Into Glasscock. Top of the key. Oh, knocked away again. Defense by Bigfork knocks it away. Afton Lambert comes up with a loose ball. Out to Peyton. So looking to set something up. Going to drive left side. Gives it over to Braden. Braden got locked. Top of the key underneath. Gambala. Out to Peyton. Peyton going to drive. Top of the key. Davey looking underneath. Back to Peyton. Over to Braden. Thought about the shot. Pulls in. Afton or Gambala grabs it. And
almost had it.
Yeah. She did travel, though. She tried to get through there, and they kind of swatted away and caused her to travel. So another turnover on Bigfork.
Bigfork was really patient on that series. That was a good job.
Yeah, trying to look for the open shot here. And 22 will bring it up. That's Kandush. The Glasscock underneath. Knocked away by Bigfork again. Braden Gunlock will come up with it. They're going to call a held ball. And I thought Braden might have got fouled from behind as she reached in, but they call a held ball. The arrow points towards Custer County here. And number 14, that's Phelan, will inbound here on the near side underneath their own basket. Throws it in, knocked away by Gambala, but grabbed there by Glasscock. Over to Kandush. Over to 14, Phelan. Phelan, top of the key, guarded by Davey. Davey knocks it away momentarily, but picked up there by Kandush. Peyton guarding her, cutting her off. Glasscock out to 2. Brimmer in the ball game.
Great defense.
Braden going to get out to Gambala. Gambala looking from behind. Oh, nice move by Gambala. Doesn't finish it, but nice pump fake.
Nice pump fake, yep. Way to get down the floor.
Got to have those bunnies, though. Brimmer's in the ball game. I didn't see that substitution. She must be in for 15. Pila, excuse me. Top of the key. Glasscock knocked away. Davey swats it. And Bigfork did get called for a foul as Davey nearly knocked it away and tried to grab it. And she's going to get called for the personal. Her first team foul, 5:10 to go. Here, 2-0 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard from Butte, Montana. Underneath, 15. Oh, yeah, she's going to get called. I thought she was going to call for travel because he caught it on her leg. But she's going to personal foul on Afton Lambrecht, her second team foul. That was Pila in the ball game. Shot on the way, short, rebounded by Davey. Missed shot there by 15, Pila. And Peyton bringing it up. Going to give it up to Davey. Davey going to come on the left side, looking to drive it in. Kicks it, Afton Lambrecht. Out. And goes out of bounds. Ball coming right our way. Saved by my partner next door here. Got to be alive, I hear, on the sidelines. So turnover to Custer County. Still 2-0 here.
Kenny Wade's in the game.
Wade in the ball game for Bigfork. Checked in. Good catch. Nice job, Davey. Nearly knocks it away. And Glasscock comes up with a loose ball. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer will give it up. Kandush back to Glasscock. Brimmer going to shoot a three. The left side and drains it.
She got a good look at the basket.
Yes, she did. Wide open look. So 3-2, 4:21 to go. Braden going to look to drive. Knocked away by Custer County. Kenny Wade comes up with a loose ball. So getting on the floor and getting dirty. Peyton, Ava in the corner. Gambala. Braden Gunlock going to try to go up. Gets fouled. And a good look, try to get it into Braden. That'll be on the ground. That's the first personal on number 2, Kinsey Brimmer for the Cowgirls. And first team foul. Kenny Wagan inbound, looking, gets it into Gambala, knocked away. Custer County. Kandu comes up with it, gonna drive in, throws it off the glass, makes the bucket, and gets fouled. Peyton saying she's straight up playing defense. She's going to get called for the first personal on her. Third team foul on Bigfork. here with 3:59 to go in the opening quarter. Custer County up 5-2, make that 6-2 as the bucket goes. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock. On your Gunlock constructed scoreboard, into Braden. Braden up, under.
Nice. Drew the foul.
They're going to say it's on the floor. And so no free throws for Braden here with 3:50 to go. So second team foul, first personal, number 23, Allie Glasscock for Custer County. They knock it out of bounds, does Brimmer. It'll remain Bigfork basketball underneath. And who's going to take it out? Ava Joe Davey for the Valkyries. Far side of the front court, so give it up to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking, driving, out to Gumbala. Over to Kenny Wade. Davey going to drive in, little floater off the glass, too strong. Rebounded by Braden. She gets taken down, she gets fouled.
Oh.
And that'll be the second one on Glasscock. That's key here in the first
that's
quarter.
Huge.
She has 2. And she's going to have to go to the ball game, out of the ball game. She'll go out of the ball game. Number 41 comes in, McKinley Midginger. And also a couple other players in as well. Into Braden Gunlock. Braden up, left hand off the glass. Oh, doesn't get it to fall.
That's rare.
Yes, it is. Also in the back ball game is number 32 for them, Camden Waterman. For Custer County, baseline drive missed, grabbed by Gumbala, gets it out to Kenny Wade. Wade's going to bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Ava Davey on the left side, left wing, under Braden. Braden look up, under. Braden Gunlock gets fouled as she goes to the bucket. Can't make the layup, but she'll get 2 free throws. So a nice move there by Braden. 14 foul, first personal on number 40, Riley Smith in the ball game at 6-foot senior for Custer County. Braden makes the first one. She'll get one more with 3:07 to go. Hey, the Cowgirls will take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll catch up. It's 6-3 Custer County here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. So what do the Valkyries need to improve on there?
Well, actually, surprisingly, 4 minutes? I think that counted 3 turnovers. That's 6 points, which should be on the board right now.
And we missed a couple bunnies like yesterday.
Bunnies.
Braden misses one. Callie Gambala misses one. You know, you make those buckets a little bit different story. So kind of slow getting out, filling each other out. So we'll see how that goes the rest of the way.
This is a good team.
Glasscock, their leading scorer, she's already got 2 in the first quarter, so they got to be careful because she don't want to get 3 in the first half. Braden's second shot rolls over the front of the rim is good. So it's 6-4 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, and she makes both of them. They'll get over to 14. That's Phelan. Phelan, top of the key, guarded by Davey. Out to 22, Canduce. Underneath, 40, stolen away by Braden Gunlock. Steps it. We got a 3-on-2. Gives it up to Wade. Wade runs it down. Looking back to Davey. Davey thought about the 3. Going to kick it in the corner. Kenny Wade from the left side. Off the rim. Braden right there. Long arms can't quite corral it.
She almost had that.
Yes, she did. Just out of the reach
Yep.
of Braden Gunlock.
If her arms are just a little bit longer.
Oh, they're long enough, tell me. 6-foot wingspan on her. And Canduce will bring it up. She'll give it over to Waterman. Waterman back to Canduce. Top of the key. Defense. Bigfork in a man-to-man, extending their defense. It's almost a 2-1-2 matchup zone, isn't it, Coach?
It's
free throw line.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Large.
That was Peyton, wasn't it? Peyton takes the offensive foul away as number 40, Smith, tries to drive in, and Peyton right there. That's the 15th foul. Now, no shots on player control or team control, offensive fouls. That's 5 on Custer County here with 2 minutes to go. Over to Davey. Davey left wing. Gonna look to drive, gets it to Braden. Braden thought about driving all the way. Out to Wade. Wade back. Underneath. Up. Under. Gets smacked from behind and blocked. And Phelan with the basketball will give it over to Kanduk. Kanduk. Now they're in a man-to-man as they match up.
Yep.
Over to Phelan. Phelan trying to drive by Davey underneath. Braden's going to be right there. Tries to pick up the offensive foul.
Over the back.
And this time, they're going to be free throw shooting as a push foul called on number 32. That's Camden Waterman. That's her second, too, here in the first quarter. Bigfork shooting free throws the rest of the way. And Peyton Gunlock will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up. All off the back of the rim, a little bit strong. Afton Lambrick will come back in for Ava Davey. Number 2, Kinsey Brimmer back in the lineup for the Cowgirls. And Peyton Gunlock one more. Too strong by Peyton. Yeah, get up. It'll be Kanduk. Kanduk will give it over to Phelan. Phelan, man-to-man defense. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer, top of the key, guarded by Lambrick. Lambrick will get over to Phelan. Phelan, right wing. Screen going to be set by Custer County. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer, top of the key. It's down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to drive in. 22 just throws it up.
Oh.
And off of Custer County. Well, I think somebody from behind knocked it away from Braden. Braden had it and then got knocked away. It was going to turn up to be a shot clock violation. It's down to 1 second left on shot clock. 45 seconds, 29 seconds of shot clock. Across the timeline is Peyton Gunlock. Screen set by Gambala. Peyton looking. Oh, I thought she was going to shoot that 3 right there. Looking. There she is. There it goes. Yes. Oh!
That was
tingling the twine.
That was out there a ways.
Yeah, I was behind behind both lines.
And nothing but net.
Yeah, so Valkyries take the lead 7-6 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Brimmer will get it over. Underneath, they get Braden Gunlock, long arms, grabs away but bounces and picked up by 41 Smith. Shot on the way, Braden grabs it. Looking it out, 7 seconds, going to get it to Peyton. Peyton coast to coast, up, pulls up.
There
That was a
go.
nice job by Peyton. Didn't pull up that little pump fake.
Great pass up. There you go.
Well, Braden
Now they're ready.
knew and Peyton was going to run out, right?
Yep.
Let her. Peyton comes down, pulls up, lets the defense go by, and shoots the layup. So, hey, after one, Valkyries come back, take the lead 9-6 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Butte, Montana, the State A basketball tournament. We'll take a timeout here from Butte as well. All right, we're back in Butte. It'll be Bigfork basketball to start the second quarter. Ava Jo Davies standing in front of me. They're ready to inbound. She's got Peyton in the backcourt here, second quarter. It's 9-6 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. Peyton out to Gambala, free throw line, back to Peyton. Peyton driving, going to go right side, up under, loses it. As I thought she was going to pass it out to Braden, but loses it, and
from behind.
Kanduk grabs it for the Cowgirls. Looking to drive. Cut off by Gunlock. Bigfork's defenses are key. Ava Davey all over Phelan. Phelan out to Kanduk. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to drive in on Peyton. 15 with the ball, Pila.
Uh-oh.
I thought she traveled first.
That's her second. I tell you what, Bigfork's man looks great right now.
Yeah, they're really putting pressure on, running the shot clock down on them. That's a second on Davy, and Davy will go out. Wade will come back in. So Ava Jo Davy in foul trouble with 2, and Custer County will inbound. And the near side throws it out top, and Menninger will run it down. Will give it over to Brimmer. Brimmer out to 14. That's Phelan. Phelan looking to drive. Wade guarding her. We'll give it out to Candute. Candute looking to drive. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Over to Phelan. Phelan out top. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Underneath, it's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll remain the Cowgirls basketball, but there's 7 seconds left on the shot clock. So the defense for Bigfork really stepping up, like you talked about. (9-6) still, 6:49 to go here in the first half. Inbound, gets it out. 3-point shot on the way, short, off the rim, no good. Afton Lambrick grabs the rebound, gets thrown to the ground.
That's not good.
And helping her up is Braden. Make sure she didn't hit her head. Foul's going to be called on Brimmer. That's her first team foul, making sure that Afton Lambrick is okay. I think it might just be her back.
Her back,
she landed
her head?
harder. Yeah, so that's why the trainer's right there to check her out.
Oh, no, she's holding her back.
Holding her back. She hit her back pretty hard.
Now that would hurt.
That would be better than the head. Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah,
as far
I think
as the concussion
yeah, they'll take
protocol.
a look at her. So she's out for now. Hopefully she can come back. So others will have to step up. That brings in Haley Shara, number 14, for the first time for Bigfork, and she's at a good tournament. Played good in divisionals and played good here.
She did.
Peyton will give it over to Braden. Braden, left wing, looking underneath, looking over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade, right side, out to Braden. Braden's got to drive it in. Pulls out. Callaghan ball, 3-point on the way. Off the rim, no good. Braden right there, grabs the rebound, kicks it out. Wade, right side. Out to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking underneath. The shot clock gets reset. Braden left side 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Man, she shoots that ball high, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And Candute will bring it up. Knocked
Nice
away.
steal,
Braden, long
Braden.
arms. Steps in front of the pass intended for Glasscock, who's back in the ball game.
Great read.
Number 3, Ramsey Pryor, also in for the Cowgirls. And Peyton will bring it out top. Still 9-6 with 5:50 to go. It went that way underneath. Yeah, the ball disappeared. We found it.
Poor Peyton's trying to defend herself against this crowd behind her.
I know. 9-6, 5:47 to go here till halftime. Peyton Gunlock at inbound. Gets it to Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton. Peyton left side going to pull top of the key. Pulls up for a 3. He shoots an air ball. 9-6 on your JD Detailing scoreboard here. And Custer County will inbound. Pila will inbound. She'll get it into 22. Candute. And Candute across the timeline for the Cowgirls. Over to Pryor. Back to Candute. Back to Pryor. Pryor thought about the 3. Candute. Zone defense by Bigfork. Glasscock top of the key. Over to Candute. Right wing underneath. Shara playing nice defense off of Glasscock's hands into Shara. Braden Gunlock up the floor under Shara. Shara shooting the shot. Misses it off the right side. And rebounded by Candute. Jillian Candute, number 22. Get over to Pryor. Pryor out to 32. That's Waterman. Waterman will give the ball up back to Candute. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Under 5 to go. Still 9-6 on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Good no call in. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork looking to run. Thought about the 3 pulling up over to Braden. Braden right side, right wing. A little bit strong. And Gambala trying to fight for the rebound. And timeout taken by the Cowgirls. A 30-second timeout back and forth.
It's been a while since either team has scored.
Yeah.
Still 9-6.
9-6 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. A 30-second timeout. I just don't know that, either team is getting the looks they want or taking the shots they want. Bigfork's defense really putting the pressure on the Cowgirls, I think, and the shot clock's running down, so they're taking some bad shots.
Right.
Bigfork's just not making some of theirs.
Right. And I sure hope that we get Afton back here soon.
Yeah, she went down pretty hard grabbing that rebound and then was basically, trying to grab that rebound. Really went down hard for Bigfork. And trainer probably going to we'll find out. We won't speculate. We'll find out how she's doing here. So the Cowgirls with the basketball after the timeout. Into Candu, guarded by Kenny Wade. Going to drive over the right side. Underneath, they're playing a little bit a 1-3-1 type matchup zone. Over. 3-point shot on the way short. And off of Bigfork. For a last shot by 32. Waterman misses. And underneath, it'll be Pryor inbounding for the Custer County or Miles City. Gonna inbound, gets it out.
Nice.
Gambala caused that turnover. Up to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade right side, looking underneath. Finds it out to Braden Gunlock right side. Braden back to Shara. Kenny Wade right side, looking to drive. Gets it out. Peyton 3 on the way. Just short.
Darn.
I mean, a good look there. Just shot a little bit short. Give it over to Pryor. Pryor right side. Guarded by Wade. Going to get over to Waterman. Waterman guarded by Braden Godlock. Long arm just reaches up and snags it away. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Braden up with the left hand. Galligabala right there. Gets the rebound.
You know what? Way to be there for the rebound. Kelly Gambala hustled down the floor, got the rebound, put the shot up, got fouled.
Well, what she did, I think, there is she does what Braden does. Never assumes it goes in. Followed it. Braden misses it, and she gets the rebound, puts it back up, and gets fouled. So she'll get 2 free throws. First one on the way. No good out the back iron. 3:28 to go, still 9-6. A low-scoring defensive battle here. Number 40, Riley Smith, back in for Custer County. And Callie Gambala will get one more for the Valkyries. Shot up. This one looks good. It is. Oh, so we get to 10-6 now on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. The Valkyries lead here from Butte, Montana. Semifinal number 2. The winner will take on Billings Central. Pryor trying to drive. Bigfork looking to trap. They'll kick it out to Brimmer. Brimmer top of the key. Over the left side. Out to Allie Glasscock. I don't think she's scored in this ball game.
She hasn't even looked at the basket.
Glasscock will give it over to Canduke. Skip pass. Underneath. Glasscock out the top of the key. In and out. No good. Rebounded. Put back up. Shara right there battling underneath. Causes Smith to miss it.
Key rebound.
Well, it causes her to miss the shot, then gets the rebound. That's huge. Braden Gunlock looking to drive right side. Underneath Shara. Shara going to bounce pass over to Kenny Wade. Underneath Callie Gambala. Back out to Wade. Wade will give it up to Peyton Gunlock, top of the key. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton going to drive by. Pull up underneath. Nice Callie Gambala up. She gets blocked there by Glasscock, who's 6'1". 3-point shot. Smith thought about it. It's going to drive in. Callie's going to stand in right there. Stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. As the pass was intended for Glasscock. And Peyton steps in front of the pass. Underneath, Shara. Stolen away there by Canduke. Canduke quickly up the court. Kicks it out. 3-point shot. Pryor faked it. Nice defense. Glasscock going to get blocked by Braden Gunlock. Out of bounds on the ground. Gambala gets underneath. Gets it over to Shara. And a great hustle by Bigfork.
That was a great timeout call right there. That was getting a little crazy.
Well, and Shara is really stepping up and playing underneath like Afton Lambrick is getting checked out.
I tell you what, this, the Cowgirls, right? Cowgirls?
Yeah, the Cowgirls from Custer County or Miles
hands.
City. Yeah, they do, just like Bigfork.
Yep.
So that's why it's a defensive battle. 1:49 to go to halftime. a low-scoring ball game, Coach. 10-6 here. Not much scoring, but a lot of defense and a lot of missed shots, a lot of rebounds here in the first half. Valkyries lead 10-6. The winner punches their ticket into the state championship tomorrow as they'll take on Billings Central, who beat or upset Havre, some say. They played a really good ball game against Havre today to take them. So it'll be Bigfork basketball underneath into Davy. So Davy, Wade, Braden and Peyton Gunlock, and Gabala for Bigfork in the ball game. Ava Davy, top of the key. Out to Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock driving right side. Looking, had Braden back door. Misses it. Peyton, meant for Wade. Peyton tried to block it. Brimmer should have just stood straight up. She wasn't going to make that shot from where she was. Brimmer gets fouled. That's a second personal on Peyton Gunlock. Second team foul at the line. It'll be Kinsey Brimmer with 2 shots for the Cowgirls. Shot up. Bounces around off the rim. No good. And she'll get another. This one is good. So 10-7 now. A 3-point lead by Bigfork here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Davy will take it from Peyton Gunlock into the front court. Goes Davy. Davy back to Peyton Gunlock on the left side. Peyton looking, reaching in. Peyton trying to drive, shoot that floater.
Hard. There you go.
Take it to the bucket. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as she gets fouled by number 14, Heidi Phelan. That is her first and the third team foul on Custer County. Shot up. This time Peyton sinks it. 1:11 to go, 11-7 now. And Gunlock will get one more for the Valkyries. Second shot. Rolls around and drops for 2. 12-7 now is the score.
Peyton's got 7 of Bigfork's 12 right now.
On your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, over to Brimmer. Brimmer looking to drive in, kicks it out underneath. Phelan with the left hand off the glass for 2 to bring the Cowgirls within 3. Peyton. Spin move, guarded by Phelan. Peyton looking to drive in. Kicks it in. Picked up by Custer County. Knocked away by Braden Gunlock. It'll be Cowgirl basketball. And a timeout taken. Was that taken by Bigfork or
yes.
Custer County?
That
Bigfork.
was, yep.
So each have 3 left for the remainder of the game. 42 seconds to go. Coach Scott not going to be happy about the turnovers in the first half.
That's very unlike
12-9 Bigfork leads. Yeah. Here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the first half. And like you said, Peyton's already got 7 of those 12.
Yeah.
Braden has a few points.
She's got 2. Got 2. And
Callie got 1.
Callie's got 1 and Ava 2.
Yeah, they're just not. They're not.
They
haven't got into it. New team trying to figure out how to play against them. So.
They do have an advantage of playing on this court 2 weeks ago, so they've got that going for them.
Yeah, so they just got to.
It's just the first half jitters.
Yep.
Let's just call it that.
So 42 seconds to go. Shot clock 34 seconds. It'll be Custer County basketball. It'll be Pila getting it into Kanduke. Kanduke will get it over to Phelan. Phelan, left side, out to Kanduke. You'll probably hold it down maybe for one shot. Out to Brimmer. Out to Kanduke. We'll give it over to Phelan. Phelan looking underneath. Glasscock's out with the 2 personals. Just want to pick up her 3rd. The starters, except for Afton Lambert, again knocked away by Bigfork. Kenny Wade will grab it. Oh, yeah, she got knocked down.
Got tackled.
That's only 4 on Custer County, so no free throws yet here. 14.3 to go here in the first half. That's the second personal on 14, Phelan. So they have three three teammates in foul trouble with 2 apiece here in the first half. Rimmer will go out. Glasscock will come back in along with 3 Pryor. Inbounding. Wade gets it into Peyton Gunlock. Screen set by Braden. Peyton goes over to the right side. Looking underneath. Gives it to Braden. Braden can't handle it. Oh, yep. She stood up. What's the one thing you can't do, Coach?
Cannot stand up.
That's a traveling violation.
That's a traveling.
Every day.
You know what?
Good call.
Bigfork has 3.5 seconds. Get the shot up, score.
This will be huge if he can score here. 12-9. David Davey out to Peyton. Peyton's got to get it up. Braden. Oh, they don't even get a shot up. Don't realizing how the clock is running out. Should have talked about that. Hey, we got 3.5. One pass maybe and get it up. Ava got it, get it to Peyton, then Peyton gave it to Ava or to Braden. They didn't get a shot up. So a very low scoring first half. Be interested to take a look at the stats as they come around. 12-9 is the score. The Valkyries lead 12-9 here at halftime on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. We'll be back with your halftime stats here in just a moment from the Butte Civic Center in Butte, America at the State A Basketball Championship. Winner moves on to the state championship tomorrow night at 8:30. All right, welcome back here at halftime here at the Butte Civic Center. Valkyries lead 12-9 here. And halftime brought to you by Gunlock Construction, Troy Gunlock General Contractor, complete home design, builds and remodels, 406-250-2396 or tgunlockconstruction@gmail.com. Hey, take a look at this halftime stats. Well, not a lot of offense. 9 points for lead the way is Kadoosh with 6, and she was their second leading scorer last night.
And it is even.
3 of 16 shooting, basically 19% from the field, 25% from three-point range. 2 for 3 from the free throw line is Custer County. For Bigfork, same thing.
Yeah.
3 of 16, 1 of 7, shooting 1 of 7 from, but 5 of 8 from the free throw line, shooting 63%.
This is just an interesting stat sheet.
9 in the first, 9 to 6 in the first, and each team only had 3 points in the second. That is, coach will say, when did that ever happen again? But take a look. What do you got for turnovers?
Well, like I said, it's pretty even across the board. The only thing that's separating them is 3 points. However, this is what surprises me, and this is what's so unfortunate, is Bigfork at the half already has 10 turnovers. Sometimes they can go a whole game with less than 10.
Yeah,
they've got 10 right now, but Custer County is right behind them at 11. So.
Well, and that's what Bigfork's defense does. It causes turnovers. So they've had 6 steals, 9 steals for Bigfork and 6 for Custer County. So you got to take better care of the basketball, I think.
Right.
So,
I think the difference here is how many times Bigfork has been to the line. And, and also, their rebounding is pretty much neck to neck. So
what do we got for rebounding? You're looking there.
So we've got total rebounds for Bigfork. We have 12 as a team. And Custer County, again, is right behind them with 11.
Yeah, we need to do a better job doing that. Looking at overall, scoring-wise for Bigfork, Ava has 2, 1 for Afton. Leading the way is Peyton with 7, 2 by Braden. That's unusual for Braden. Cali Gambala only has 1 as well. Nobody else. Kenny did get on the scoreboard. Missed a couple, I believe. 1-3 she shot. 0 for 3 and then 0 for 1 from three-point range. So same with Cali. 0 for 3 and 0 for 1. So Peyton shooting 2 for 4, 1 for 3 from three-point range. Braden 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from three-point range. So that's not like Braden. And then I'm sure she'll come back really fired up in the second half. And
well, she's going to have to, I think. She's going to have to find some more shooting opportunities. But you know what? They're playing her tough. So I have to give credit to Custer County. They are great defenders. They're tall. They're long. And they've got a couple blocks under the basket. So they're making it very difficult for anybody that's trying to drive.
Yeah, they have 2 blocks. We have none.
Yeah.
Although I think that stat, because I've seen us block 1, I think they have more than 2 themselves too as well. But you know how those guys, that might be counting them. So the key, I think, is do we get Afton back to start the second half? So that'll be key how they come out of the locker room. And they just got to shoot better. And if they do that, first 4 minutes. We'll talk about the first 4 minutes of this third quarter and see how that goes. I haven't seen Afton come out yet, but maybe she's over there with the trainer trying to get loose so she can go in the second half. Otherwise, I think Wade's going to have to start the second half. But we'll take a look at that. We'll be back. Take a timeout here. Okay, take a little breather, and we'll be back with the second half here from Butte, Montana, Butte, America at the State A basketball tournament. Semifinal action number 2 as the Valkyries take on the Cowgirls of Custer County, leading 12-9 at the half. Well, Jamie, I think luckily we got Dr. Martell on the staff here. I think she's trying to help. He's trying to help Afton loosen up here over and giving her a little bit of help here to try to bring her back. She's walking around trying to. I think she wants to go, but we'll see. He's a doctor, so luckily we have him. He was a good player for Bigfork. So Afton probably won't start the second half here. It will be Custer County basketball to start the second half. 12-9 on your scoreboard on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. The Valkyries lead the Cowgirls here in the State A semifinal. Winner takes on Billings Central at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Somewhere I got this stuff. And the loser takes on Frenchtown at 10:30 at the Butte Civic Center here tomorrow morning in loser out action. So one gets to the championship, one has to try to get through. And it'll be Wade starting instead of Lambrick. And Dutton in the ball game, 22 in the ball game, Can do. Along with Glasscock. It looks like 15 Pila and Phelan. Out, stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. Going to go try to go coast to coast.
Yes.
Up, off the glass, scores the bucket.
There we go.
That's what we needed in second half start.
Yep.
Pass intended. Peyton steals it away and goes, what? What do we call that? Coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Here, let me fix that mic just a little bit. Get up by.
And one.
Let's
go for an and one here.
Yeah. So 7:46, only 14 seconds into the second half. And Peyton with a steal, a bucket, and completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way here. 15-9, 6-point lead for Bigfork. And Kanduke will bring it across the timeline, get Phelan back to Kanduke. And she's going to drive on the right side. Davey guarding her. Man-to-man pressure defense by Bigfork. Will get it out underneath, throws it. Phelan up, under fake, pump fake, off the glass. Braden Gunlock grabs the rebound. It'll be held ball, but Bigfork has the arrow.
Oh, I think we got lucky on that one.
Howitzer, there's 10 of the ball game left. Halftime Justin Kovitz boost will happen. Great teams need challenges, and we'll find, I believe, go Val. So do we. So do we here. And Peyton got us off to a big start right there. Into Peyton from Braden. Pressure defense, full court, man-to-man defense by Custer County on Bigfork. And I think Peyton kind of eats this up. See if you can guard me.
She sure does.
She did that against when Dylan played them in the semis. Over to Braden. Braden looking. Braden going to turn. Come up, under. Left-handed shoots it.
Oh.
On the floor. Braden dives for it. And Custer County. Kendick will come up with a drive full court. Up, under. Feeds it out. Shot on the way by Custer County. Made there by number 25, Dutton. He's a 5'10 freshman in the ball game for Custer County. Wade with the basketball. Crossover. Underneath. He's going to feed it to Gambala. Gambala out. Peyton Gunlock. Thought about it. Top of the key. Don't back up too much towards half court. Peyton going to drive. Over left side. Got Braden underneath. Braden got to take advantage. Kicks it out. Yep.
Oh.
She did take steps.
I think she had 3 people on her.
Yep. His triple team she was trying to kick it out and shuffled her feet. Travel 15-11. Bigfork lead. 6:25 to go here in the third quarter on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And the Cowgirls can do it with the basketball. She'll give it over to Phelan. Glasscock. Baseline jumper. 15. Rebounded there by 25. The freshman Dutton. They'll give it out to Kanduke. Left corner to Glasscock. Out to Sutton. Or Dutton, excuse me. Out. Kanduke. Phelan looking underneath. Glasscock, top of the key. We'll get in the quarter to Phelan. Phelan looking underneath 15. Nice pass underneath. Gambala prevents her. Blocked there by Braden Gunlock on the attempt by 15. Pila. Ava David looking to drive in. Kicks it over. And off of Custer County, off Glasscock, it'll remain Bigfork basketball.
Bigfork's got lucky down there.
Driving through the lane, yeah.
Cowgirls just can't seem to finish right under the basket. They can't finish.
David inbound, gets it into Braden Gunlock. Braden out to Peyton. Peyton will get it to Gambala. Gambala free throw line. Out to Davey. Davey looking to drive. Davey up, under. Off the glass. Misses the bucket, but she got a foul. I think, what do you see from Coach? What was her halftime adjustment I've seen so far?
Well, I was thinking she's trying to isolate Braden or Peyton. for first couple possessions.
Ava Davies' first shot short off the front of the rim. They're attacking the basket. They're taking it instead of those outside shots. Looks like they can try to attack it. 32 back in the ball game. Waterman will come in for 25. Dutton. Second personal on Dutton. Free throw is missed by Ava. We need those free throws. And that's a cheapy foul. You shouldn't pick up by Braden. That's only her first, though. First team foul, 2 team fouls on Custer County.
We got Afton in.
Afton Lambrick, it's good to see, is back in the ball game. So the magic hands and adjustments by Coach Isaac Martell must have worked. So Afton back in for Braden. Braden get a break here. She's only got one personal. 1 team foul on Bigfork here in the third quarter. Phelan gives it up, kicks it out. 32, that's Waterman. Jumper.
Nice.
Shot up and good by 32.
Darn it.
Waterman, as Bigfork actually blocked the shot. And the loose ball goes to Waterman and puts it in with the left hand. 15-13. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Gambala looking up.
That's
drives
a great
to the
drive.
bucket.
Way to go hard.
With the left
Good
hand.
Foul. Callie Gambala, good for you.
And 32, I believe that's going to be her third. Actually, that's her fourth on Waterman. Third team foul, and Callie Gambala, nice drive like you talked about. Taking it strong.
She's going hard.
First shot up off the rim. Free throws, got to make free throws. What did we shoot in the first half? 5 of 8. We've missed 3 so far here in the second half. Callie Gambala with another one for the Valkyries. This one looks good. It is. Bottom of the net, 16-13, 4:52 to go. Here on your Flathead Lake Lot. Scoreboard, the Valkyries lead. We'll get it over to Brimmer back in the ball game. She came in for Waterman and has those 4 personals. Get it out to Kenduk. Kenduk top of the key, looking crossover. Kenduk driving in, throws it off the glass. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Gambala.
Darn.
And she'll get to shoot 1 free throw. As the bucket is good, she could tie the ball game right here with this free throw with 4:34 to go here in the third quarter. Shot up is good. The ball game's tied at 16 apiece here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock quickly up the court, going to give it up to Kenny Wade. Wade over to Davey. Davey looking drive.
That's
nice pass to Callie Gambala.
Nice pass by Ava Davey.
The weave work, Coach.
That was great. That looked fantastic.
Yeah, Davey driving in. Floater throw up by Kenduk. Missed. Peyton Gunlock with a rebound for Bigfork. So Peyton and Braden, Gambala, Kenny Wade, and Davey in the ballgame for Bigfork. Driving.
There she goes.
Up,
nice,
under, off the
Braden.
glass. Nice slide step move by Braden to score the bucket. Up by 4, 2016.
They're getting in the groove.
Yeah, if they get in that groove.
There you go,
And
timeout.
Coach from Custer County sees that, and he calls a timeout. So 3:47 to go here in the third quarter, 20-16 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard, and a full timeout taken by Custer County. They're down to 2 left. Bigfork has 3. So we'll take a timeout here from Butte, America, at the Butte Civic Center in the State A Girls Basketball Tournament. All right, we're back at the Butte Civic Center. 3:47 to go here in the third. Cowgirl basketball in the front court. It'll be Pila inbounding. Get it out to Kenduk. Kenduk driving over to the right side. Going to get trapped over to Brimmerman underneath. to Pryor, left side, kicks it out. 3-point shot on the way. And
now that gal is good.
By Candu.
She's got most of their points, actually.
Yeah, Glasscock was her leading scorer last time. 20-19, pulls them within 1. Peyton Gunlock, top of the key for Bigfork.
She's got 12 of their 19 points right now.
Underneath to Braden. Braden can kick it out. Peyton looking up off the glass. Nice left-handed. Almost falls off the rim. Rebounded there by Pryor for Custer County. Top of the key is Brimmer. Brimmer looking back out to Pryor. Pryor over the top of the key. Out to Candu. Candu looking to drive on Peyton. Peyton stands her ground. Gets it to fall over the rim. They take the lead 21-20. Ava Davey quickly up the court. Up. And she gets fouled as she tries to drive in. And that could be the third on Brimmer. We'll see. It is on number 2. Her third. 14 foul on Custer County. And Phelan comes back in. And she'll come in for 15, which is Pila. 2:37 to go, 21-20. Custer County leads here. And official 2:37 to go here in the third. Gambala inbound to Davey. Gets it out. Peyton Gunlock underneath. Finds Gambala over. 3-point shot on the way. Kenny Wade from the left side. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 2:26 to go. Valkyries lead 23-21. Pryor trying to drive in. Kicks it over. Grabbed by Braden Gunlock. Braden quickly. It's got Davey. Davey backcourt.
Oh.
And she did. She was trying to make a move. Took that one step she didn't need to and traveled as that pass was just a little bit long from Braden. But she had her underneath and she could have corralled it and taken it up. So turnover. About 2:05 to go. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer driving in. Glasscock. And Canduke in the corner. Kick it out. Brimmer top of the key looking. Canduke long three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds. Kenny Wade as Glasscock saves it. Wade grabs it. 1:45 to go. Peyton Gunlock going to drive over to the right side. Give it up to Braden. Braden's got to drive on this girl.
You know, they're playing great defense on her. You got to give them credit.
Well, they're letting them play aggressive defense.
Gosh.
Number 15 comes back in for Glasscock. It'll be Pila. And Braden called for the traveling as he tries to go up and around to score the bucket. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer looking to drive. Kicks it out. Candu looking to drive. Kicks it out. Brimmer. Brimmer driving. Over. Knocked partly by Braden. Nearly stolen. Pryor going to drive. Baseline. Gets trapped in there. Kicks it out.
Don't let her shoot it.
It's not about a three. Spin move. Kicks it out. Pryor. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Right into Kenny Wade's hands. So give it up to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking for Peyton. Peyton across the timeline. Under 1 minute to go. 30 seconds of the shot clock. 23-21 here in the third. Valkyries lead. Brimmer will pick up.
That's number 4.
Her fourth. 15 fouls. So Peyton will go to line to shoot 2. 23-21, 53.7 to go here in the third quarter on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock at the line to shoot 2. Need these free throws here, Coach. That one looks good. It is. She'll get one more. Glasscock will come back in, and she'll replace Brimmer, who has 4. And I believe Brimmer and Waterman have 4 for Custer County. Second shot by Peyton is good. She makes them both. 25-21 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Candu will give it over to Pryor. Pryor out to Glasscock. Glasscock top deep. Guarded by Braden Gunlock out to Candu. Candu looking to try to drive. Spin move. Nearly stole by Braden. Out to Glasscock. Over to Phelan. Phelan, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Phelan looking to drive. Davey goes down. Rebounded and put back in by Pila. As two Cowgirls fought over it. Peyton across timeline, gives it up to Davey. Davey looking. Gonna drive in. Davey. Wade, right side, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton's got to drive in. Gives it to Gambala.
Yeah.
Nice passes. Peyton's going out of bounds to Gambala and makes
Nice
it
job,
just
Callie.
before the buzzer.
Nice pass.
So nice job there by Peyton feeding Gambala. So 3 complete, 27-23 on your SJW Land Serving scoreboard. So we head to the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to punch your ticket to the championship tomorrow night at 8:30, taking on Billings Central, who beat Havre 56-49. And we'll take a timeout here from the Butte Civic Center. The Class A Girls Basketball State Championship here from Butte. All right, fourth quarter, 8 minutes to punch your ticket to the championship game tomorrow night at 8:30, 27-23 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Valkyries lead into Kanduke. Kanduke, top of the key. Get it out to Phelan. Phelan guarded by Davey. Davey trying to put pressure on. Phelan drives in. Get a collar for a foul at the free throw line. And will be Cowgirls basketball on the sideline here. And that's the third personal on Ava Davey. Inbound. It'll be Pila. Pila trying to get it inbound. Gets it out to Phelan. Phelan looking. Trying to get it underneath the glass cock. Right there. You're not going to get it over the top of Peyton Gunlock.
Good try.
Over to Gambala. Back to Peyton Gunlock. In the corner, Kenny Wade. Wade out to Peyton Gunlock. She'll bring it out. Sets it over, gets it to Ava Davey. Davey, top of the key, looking to set something up for Bigfork. Into Gambala at the free throw line. Pass, she just threw it away. She's trying to get it into, it had been a bounce pass into
I don't know who that
Braden.
was.
She's trying to get to Braden, who was posting up underneath. Good idea,
Good thought.
but didn't execute. So, Kandik with the basketball. Gets it over to Phelan. Phelan looking. Davey tries to reach in. Knock it away over to Pryor. Pryor, a freshman as well. Glasscock, top of the key, guarded by Braden Gunlock. Pryor thought about the three. Throws it in the middle. Right there.
Oh.
Gambala tries to come from behind.
Gambala.
It's on Callie Gambala, her second team foul on Bigfork here in the fourth. At the line, it'll be Heidi Phelan to shoot 2 for Custer County. Shot too strong off the back rim. No good. She'll get one more. I'm wondering how Afton is over there. She came and played for a little bit. She can still play in the ball game. Second shot off the rim, off the backboard, good. She makes the second. Into Peyton Gunlock. It's 27-24. Bigfork leads here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock taking a challenge. Kenny Wade thought about the three. Out to Peyton, top of the key. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Phelan.
Just a little short on that one.
And gets it over to Kanduke. Kanduke, guarded by Peyton Gunlock. Trying to drive in. Cuts her off. Out to Phelan. Phelan, top of the key, guarded by Davey. We'll give it over to Kanduke. Right side, right wing. She's trying to drive on her. Throws it up, no good. Rebounded Ava Davey. Rebounding. Held ball with her and Pila. The arrow points towards Bigfork. Here with 6:19 to go. 27-24, the Valkyries lead on a Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Tough ball game tight ball game, low scoring. Peyton will give it up. Gambala, free throw line. And a full timeout taken by Coach Gunlock and the Bigfork Valkyries. That'll leave them with 2 for the rest of the ball game. Each have 2 left. 6:10 to go here. And to punch your ticket to the championship ball game, 27-24 on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. We'll take a timeout here from Butte, Montana. All right, welcome back. Butte Civic Center, Butte, America. State A girls basketball champion, semifinal number 2. Valkyries taking on the Cowgirls. Ava Davey in the front court, inbounds to Peyton Gunlock. Over to Kenny Wade. Wade, give it up to Davey. Davey thought about it. Gives it over to Braden Gunlock. Double team, triple team is Braden. They're not going to let her beat. Davey will drive it off the glass with a little runner. That's what we need, Coach. Makes it 29-24, under 6 to go, 5:44 to go into Kanduke. Over to Pryor. Pryor back out to Kanduke. Skip pass over to Glasscock. Over to Phelan. Phelan looking underneath. Back out to Glasscock.
Oh, wow.
She airmails that one over the head of Jillian Ganduke. Does Allie Glasscock. I mean, there's no way she's trying to get up in the air and get it. Turnover to Bigfork. Peyton Gunlock bringing it up, guarded by Phelan. Around her back. I don't think Phelan can stay with her. Ava Davey, guarded by Pryor. Man-to-man defense by the Cowgirls. Underneath, gets it over Peyton. 3-point shot from the left side. Oh, in and out.
Oh.
And Braden trying to battle for the rebound.
Darn. That girl had great position.
Yes, she did. And foul's going to be on Braden. That's only her second.
I think that's her.
Yeah, it's her second.
Oh, yeah. Peyton's
yeah,
second.
third team foul. So just battling for the rebound as she always does.
Yep.
5:14 to go. 5-point lead, 29-24. Custer County basketball, 22. Kanduke. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. They're putting double screen. Callie Gambala right there picks her up. Glasscock 3-point shot, top of the key. Makes one. She finally scores a bucket.
And I was just about to say she has not been one threat the whole game. Here
she is. They set that play up for her.
Wow.
Peyton Gunlock looking to drive around back behind her back. Ava Davey underneath, gives it up to Gambala. Back to Davey. 3-point shot. Ava Davey misses it. Rebounded by 32. Waterman in the ball game. At the Kanduke. Kanduke, top of the key. They're going to look to set up that double screen to look back, try to get it back. Kanduke driving, throws it up.
Oh, Ava Jo. That's 4.
She was driving in there out of control.
She sure was. Okay,
that's
not good.
Fourth personal on Davey. 14 foul on the Valkyries as Kanduke goes in there. The blocking foul called on Davey. First shot is up and good. One more, and she can tie the ball game with 4:26 to go.
I'm really impressed with
Davey
this gal.
goes out. Who's back in? Afton Lambrick. Got to give Ava a break. Second shot ties the ball game at 29 with 4:26 to go on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Peyton Gunlock up across the timeline for Bigfork. Guarded by Phelan.
Oh, carried it. You know, I feel really bad for Peyton right now because this crowd is giving her a hard time.
They're doing one thing they're not supposed to be doing. They're not supposed to be picking on one player.
Well, they are.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Darn it.
Yeah. So 4:16 to go, 29-29. Timeout taken by Bigfork. A 30-second timeout here.
Peyton just needs to come back out and drain a 3. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah, she's trying to turn the corner. And almost, it was close. It looked like she had her hand on top of the ball, but dribbled it high. I've seen officials let that go. I don't think she really, I don't know. They called a turnover. But this crowd behind us, riding one player, they talk about sportsmanship. Yeah, that's not good sportsmanship. So 4:16 to go here. Peyton, Braden Gunlock, Callie Gambala, Afton Lambrick, and Kenny Wade in the lineup for Bigfork.
And it's tied.
Yes,
it's
it
a tied
is.
Ball game.
Pila with the basketball.
4 minutes to go.
Glasscock, top of the key, guarded by Braden. Gets it over to Waterman. Waterman has 4 personals. And get it over to Phelan. Phelan looking to drive. Gets by Afton Lambrick. Floater blocked by Braden Gunlock.
Jump ball?
No, I think it was out of bounds off Bigfork. Underneath as she drives in. Braden blocks it. Into Glasscock. Glasscock top of the key. Underneath. Peyton knocks it away. And run down there by Kanduke. Peyton knocks it away as she tries to pass it. Is Kanduke.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a reach in every time. Phelan reaching in on Peyton Gunlock. They're not calling the foul. Braden looking to drive in, kicks it out. Afton Lambrick shot on the way. Short. Rebounded there by Kanduke. So Afton
slow it down.
Giving it a go. 3:20 to go. It's tied at 29 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. We'll get it over to Waterman. Waterman looking underneath. Kanduke looking to drive on Peyton Gunlock. Up, under, throws it up. Around, misses it. Braden.
Wow.
Peyton grabs it. I thought Braden had it first.
That was an interesting move, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Turns her back to it, throws it up over her head.
It almost went
Nearly went in. Peyton top of the key out to Braden. Braden.
Yeah.
And finally they get the elbow in the back as Braden is posting up. Ava Davey will come in for Kenny Wade. That's only the first person on Custer County. 13 foul on 14 Phelan. 2:53 to go, 29-29. Braden inbounding out to Peyton. Looking to try to get it under. Out to Davey. Davey, 3-point shot from the left side. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kanduke. Kanduke quickly up across the timeline. And she'll set it up for Custer County. Waterman. Moving screen, they didn't call that there. Kanduke. Phelan looking underneath. You're not going to throw it over Braden Gunlock. Out. Oh, looks like Fila. And timeout taken by Custer County. They got 1 left now after this timeout. 2:20 to go here in the ball game. 29-29.
I'm nervous.
We're just not getting. I think we have the right idea. To be honest with you, a full timeout. They're trying to get it into Braden. And then Braden feeding somebody and somebody hitting a shot. Because when she gets the ball, they're double and triple teaming her.
Yeah.
So somebody else has got to.
And really, Bigfork has got lucky because Custer County has missed a few bunnies right under the basket. So that might be a game changer.
Well, yeah. And they got a few personnel in foul trouble. Ava with 4. For Custer County, they have two players, I think, with 4. Brimmer and Waterman, I believe, have 4 personal fouls. That's by memory. It's not by writing it down.
Memory, James. I'm the one keeping stats. Are you looking over my shoulder?
No, I just remember when I see stuff up like that.
Yeah.
So 29-29 here. 2:20 to go here in the ball game. Custer County inbound. Waterman far side. And back in the ball game is Wade in for Afton. Kicks it out. Phelan looking underneath.
Tipped away by Braden.
You're not going to get it over the top of her. I don't know why they're trying to get it into
That's risky.
Glasscock because Braden's fronting her. I mean, you have to make a perfect pass to get it in there. So man-to-man defense looking underneath.
That's not going to work either.
Braden.
Oh.
Shot clock violation. His shot goes up, blocked by Bigfork, and the clock went off.
That's right. They only had 10 seconds after
Yes, they
that
did.
timeout.
Yep. So Bigfork basketball. Possession arrow points toward Custer County. David Davey up the left side for Bigfork. 2 minutes to go. Gets it over to Peyton Gunlock. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 29-29. Under 2 to go. Underneath. Gives it to Braden. Braden Gunlock looking up, under, off the glass.
There.
With the left hand. And that's key. They need to take it inside. 31-29. 1:45 to go. Can do. We'll get it over to Phelan. Phelan looking underneath. Out to Waterman. Waterman. Pressure defense by Bigfork. Man-to-man defense. Can do. Gives it over to Phelan. Phelan underneath. Finds Waterman. Waterman throws it off the glass for 2. Nice shot there by Waterman.
Wow.
Ties it at 31. 1:20 to go. Coach, it might
We have a
come down
ball
to who
game.
has the lost
We have a ball game.
shot. Is going to win this one. Peyton, Ava Davey looking, driving out to Peyton Gunlock. Whoever has the lost possession, ball is probably going to win this one. Braden Gunlock thought about the 3. Going to drive in. Braden up, under. Oh, puts it up. Held ball. Cali ties it up. It's Custer County, but now going the rest of the way. The next possession will be Bigfork. So
there you
Pila inbounding. With 57 seconds to go, we're tied at 31. Winner takes on Billings Central in the championship. Can do. Cross the timeline. Going to drive in.
Oh.
They call blocking foul. Kendrick just goes out of control.
You don't want this girl at the line either.
No, if Kenny Wade could have just stepped in there early and taken that.
She's 100% right now.
The foul is on Wade. She stepped in late. Should have been there early and she could have took that charge. 15 foul on Bigfork. Only 1 on Custer County here in the 4th. Shot up, bounces off, no good. 45.7 to go, 31 apiece. Shot clock at 35 seconds. And Kendig will get one more. Second shot is up and good. 32-31 into Peyton Gunlock. They got to shoot because the shot clock's only at 30. And 39 seconds on the game
come
clock.
Down to free throws.
Yeah. Well, Bigfork's not going to get to shoot any because of the foul trouble. Ava David looking, drive, kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock thought about the 3. Going to drive left side under to Braden. Braden looking up, under. She gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Strong drive there by Braden Gunlock. 20.2 to go, and Gunlock will get 2 to try to take the lead.
Right
I got you, Coach.
Oh.
Gunlock at the line. Shot up. Off the front of the rim. She has the chance to tie it with 20.2 to go. The shot clock will be off. Second one by Braden. This one looks good. It is. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 20.2 to go. Bigfork fouls him. They go to the free throw line.
This is crazy.
Need a turnover. Out to
10 seconds to
Candu.
go.
9 seconds. He uses his final timeout. Does Randy Robinson with 9.1 to go. 32-32 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. We need a defensive stop. What'd I say?
So,
whoever has the ball last.
You know the saying that defense keeps you in games.
Yes.
Defense keeps you in the games. However, free throws win.
Yes.
Free throws wins games. And
well,
I think we're going to come down to that right
that's
now.
only the second personal on Custer County now.
Yeah.
The third personal on Glasscock there as Braden drove in. She could have made both. She usually makes both. You know, shot that first one a little bit short. Kids
9
have to step up.
To go.
The toughest defense. Well, they held their opponent under 40, but also they're under 40. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it comes to a defensive stop or a steal right here.
It's a cat fight.
So, do you gamble? Ava Davey has 4. Do you want to do that? Pressure defense. We'll see. If we can get a turnover here, we got to prevent them from scoring.
Don't foul.
Into Waterman. Waterman quickly out. Gets it in. Phelan driving.
Yep, offensive.
Yes, that's a good call.
Yay.
Ava Joe Davey stepped in front of that, and she reached out and pushed her down. Great defensive position by Ava Davey. And Bigfork will take a timeout.
Whoa.
That's huge. Defense wins it, right? We talked about that. And Davey
Defense keeps you in the game.
Yeah, that's their 3rd personal. Even if they foul us again, we're not going to shoot free throws, right? With 4.9 to go. You as a coach, are you going to foul Bigfork?
No.
Coming up? Rather than give them an open look? Who's going to take this shot?
5 seconds.
They got to know 4.9 to go, 32-32. Winner goes to the championship game against Billings Central tomorrow night at 8:30 right here at the Butte Civic Center.
This is interesting because Bigfork has never been in a position like this.
No, they haven't. Well, they went to overtime against Frenchtown, but 3 starters fouled out.
But
little different situation. What's that?
But not to go to the state championship.
No, they pretty comfortably handled. Well, the Baker was tough to handle Huntley Project last year, but well, you got to get it to either.
They can foul. They've got 2 fouls or 1 more foul to give if they need to try to.
They're going to try to get it to Ava Davey. Ava Davey got to get up, shoot the 3, shoot it. Ava, shoot it. Oh! She shoots it! Shoots the bucket at the buzzer! Ava Joe Davey on the drive takes it all the way! Scores it for 2 on the runner! Sorry, I'm excited, but I was looking for her to shoot earlier. She drives it all the way in.
All the way.
Plays with 4 personals. It drives it, knocks it off the bucket, off the glass for 2. That'll put the Valkyries in the state championship. I told you, Coach, what did I say? Last team that has the ball is going to win this ball game, and that's exactly what happened, Coach. Unbelievable. As Ava Joe Davey, they denied it to Peyton. Braden took it out, gave it to Davey. Davey drove coast to coast, didn't pull up, and drove it in, banked it in. 34-32. Right, unbelievable. A great ball game. Bigfork plays tomorrow night at 8:30. And if I sound excited out there, folks, I am. That was unbelievable, Coach. Wasn't it? We looked at that, and it's like goes in, and then the red light comes on, and it's like, wow, they had 4.9 to go. Plenty of time to get it up. And smart. They were trying to get it to Peyton. Ava.
Nobody was on her.
Right to Ava. Right. Ava just drove the whole way. They backed off. She drove it in. I like the aggressive drive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Amazing.
We'll be back here.
Randy.
Man, I am freaking just unreal. I've seen a lot of ball games, and I've seen a lot at the last second, but that is the first time in that situation. Unbelievable drive and shot by the junior Davey. Puts it off the glass for 2 to get the win and punch her ticket to the state championship. Well, I'm hoping Coach brings her out to talk because she played most of the game the second half with 4 personals. And they really stopped Braden, and Peyton Bigfork didn't shoot that well.
Right.
A score of 34-32, Coach, is not an offensive, a lot of defense, and they got to stop. What does she do? She takes the charge, then gets the winning shot. So she had a huge play in those last 2 plays of the ball game.
Correct, yes.
Well, I think we need to take a timeout. 28 mile Bigfork, what a great memory for the senior. Great game. Yeah, it was unreal. We'll be back with post game with stats, and hopefully Coach Gunlock and Ava Davey, we're going to try to get them on the post game show here from, I'm sorry, I'm out of breath, from the Butte Civic Center State Girls Basketball Championship. I'll be back as the Valkyries win this one 34-32. Punch their ticket to the state championship tomorrow night at 8:30 against Billings Central. We'll be back after this timeout. Well, welcome back to the Butte Civic Center. A exciting end to the night for Bigfork and Custer County. Hey, Custer County, take their hats off to them. They played a real tough defense, really played tough against Braden, really trying to shut her down. But Ava Davey, with Peyton and Braden getting double team, really right there, stepped up in that fourth quarter, especially with the 4 personal fouls. So the post game brought to you by, SJW Land Surveying, providing all your services you may need when it comes to land surveying. 8090 Montana Highway 35, Big Fork, 59911, across from Harvest Foods. Stu J. Willis, 406-8171, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. Well, Coach, none bigger than what happened there. So Custer County has the basketball and has a chance to win it after their timeout inbound, and then Ava Davey plays great defense, steps in front, takes the offensive charge against Custer County, and then, after the timeout for Bigfork, their last timeout, nobody had timeouts left there. I don't know what Coach was thinking if what they were going to do, but Braden taking it out. And then Peyton was double teamed. They weren't going to get the ball to Peyton. Not to let her have the ball, but they left Ava Davey wide open. Ava Davey takes it about the free throw line, and she takes it up the court all the way coast to coast. I thought she might pull up for a 3 or outside with the time running down, but she gracefully drives in a little runner off the glass, scores the bucket just before the buzzer went off.
She probably had at least 2 people on her, but she was able to get it up over the defender and off the glass.
Off the left side, off the glass, scores the bucket, wins 34-32. And some of them girls are coming out. I thought Haley Sheriff did a good job stepping up and stepping in when Afton Lambert went down. Yep. So Afton got in and played, so I think she might be okay tomorrow night, a little more therapy so she can continue going. But give us what stand out to you here at the end of the ball game.
Well, hats off to Custer County. They're a great ball club. They have every reason to be here. That could have easily have been the state championship right there tonight. But number 22,
Kanduke. She really
player.
stepped up and played. She's 5'8", handled the ball most of the time. She's the one that Ava stepped in front of and took the charge on right there. But she's been driving in and making shots. So, she did a great job. Although they only have 2 seniors, a couple freshmen played for them tonight as well. So.
But she was their scoring threat tonight. And then if you jump down to Bigfork, numbers a little low. These are surprising numbers. Peyton led the ball club tonight with 12, followed by Ava Davey with 6.
None bigger
Hallie
than that.
6
that
and
runner.
Braden 7 and Kenny Wade with 3.
She hit that big 3 from the left side there. I look at, for them, Glasscock, who had 22 last night, only made 1 3 from the top of the key towards the end for them, after scoring 22 last night. Looking at percentages overall, Bigfork shot better in the second half, 8 for 16, 50%, 1 for 4 from three-point range, 5 for 9, not bad. 5 for 8 in the first half, 5 for 9 in the second half. Shot 59% for the free throw line. Coach will say that's not the best. For the game, they are 2 for 11 from three-point range, and usually they make more than that. Game-wise, overall, they shot 34% from the field. Turnover or total rebounds 19 to 23, so got out-rebounded there. But Braden Lee that way was 6 rebounds, 7 points. I look at turnovers. Bigfork only a 6 in the second half. They had 10 at halftime, right?
Yeah.
So only 6. So they took better care of the basketball in the second half. If you take a look at playing time, look at this. Braden with 31 minutes, 32 minutes for Peyton and Callie Gambala, 26 for Kenny Wade. Afton only 10, 20 for Ava Davey, almost 20, make that 21 for Ava Joe Davey. So, and same thing with them. Caduk played 32 minutes for Custer, never came out of the ball game.
Yeah.
So, a great win. Looking to see here if Coach Gunlock is coming out or I can go talk to Paula and ask her. I see Paula Sullivan out there. And Coach Jamie Granny, she will go over and see if they're going to want to come talk on the post game. An exciting win. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. She picks up the charge, and then she goes coast to coast and shoots that runner. Unbelievable. Well, that was a great ball game. Great. Both great teams, and they battled. Like Coach Grandy said, that could have been the state championship game, the game that was tonight. So an unbelievable effort by both teams. Too bad one team had to win 34-32, very low scoring. Defense, not a lot of offense. As we talked about, the shooting percentages both in the first and second half. Valkyries win this 34-32. Give me a moment. I'm going to see if Coach wants to join us on the post game. Or Ava Davey or one of the players here. But just an exciting ball game. Custer County got here by beating Dillon 50-40 last night. And then they'll play tomorrow at 10:30. They'll take on Frenchtown tomorrow morning at 10:30 and lose her out actually trying to get the consolation championship. I'm hanging on right here. Hopefully, we'll see. And thanks to all my sponsors. Thanks to those folks listening out. I want to say a big thank you to Jamie Grandy for joining me. And she's not here. I'll tell her when she gets back. But Bigfork Harvest Foods, Montana Athletic Club, Gunlock Construction, Flathead Lake Lodge, Hanson Excavating, JD Detailing, and SJW Land Surveying here from Butte, Montana, the Butte Civic Center. State A Girls Basketball Championship, probably the best game of the day here as one team wins by 2. And Bigfork will take on Billings Central. That'll happen at 8:30 tomorrow night. And if we're running behind, I'll try to let you know. The boys championship tomorrow night, it's going to be a matchup between Fergus and Dillon. That's at 6:30. Consolation for the boys is at 3:30, 5 o'clock for the girls' consolation, and then the championship 6:30 and 8:30. Put an extra half hour. So hopefully we're running on time tomorrow. If not, I'll let you know. Just look at the typing in online, and we'll let you know from about that. So still trying to get one of the coaches and a player to talk to me and see if they'll join me on the post game. So stick right here with me because I'm going to have somebody come on to interview here the post game. With a game like that, you got to talk to somebody here post game. Here she comes. This is who I wanted to talk to. One of my favorite people here. I got Ava Jo Davey. So, Ava Jo, you played most of the second half, in foul trouble with 4. You picked them up early, got 2 in the first half, and then had to sit a little bit. Kenny came in and played a little bit for you. Afton went down, but Haley stepped up and played as well. But talk about that sequence. What was your mindset? You got 4 fouls on her, and 22 is drive to the bucket, and you got into great, unbelievable position to take. We needed that.
Yeah, we did.
Because I was talking to Jamie, whoever got the last shot was going to win the ball game.
Exactly.
And they had the opportunity to get it, but you stepped up in front and took the charge.
Yeah. I was, it was my turn for that charge. I tried to take 3, got called for a couple blocks. So I was like, this one's now or never. We need to get a stop. And, obviously I'm not going to block them. That's not my forte.
No.
So I was like, I got to do something to get us to get the ball. And obviously, like you said, I had 4 fouls, so I can't be reaching or anything. So I was like, well, my best bet.
Well, honestly, I thought you were in perfect position.
Yeah.
You moved your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes in the fourth quarter, you reach instead of moving your
Yeah.
feet, but perfect defense position. Picks up the charge. And then what happened after the timeout?
I don't know.
I don't
know what happened. I don't even.
Listen to me. Look at me. They double teamed Peyton. They did
Thank you so
not
much.
want to get the ball. They were going
Yeah.
to keep it out of Peyton's hand, but they left you wide open.
I know.
And then you just take it coast to coast. What was your mindset? I thought you might pull up, and then you just kept driving and got it off in time off the glass on a little runner.
Yeah, we went out. We were like, just get the ball in, set up your shooters. I was kind of hoping Peyton got the ball. I really didn't want to have the ball in the moment. I was a little stressed out, but saw Peyton had 2, Braden had people on her. I was like, oh, nobody's guarding me.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's weird. So I was almost like, this isn't happening right now.
That was unbelievable. Nobody stepped, and then nobody picked you up
I
full
know.
court.
I don't know.
Why did they let you? They
Not a
about the
threat.
free throw line. No, because earlier in the game you hit one of those runners. Remember?
Yeah.
Off the glass,
Yeah.
and one off the glass didn't go in, but you took it right to the basket. And you should see me. You asked Jamie. I just as soon as that bucket went, I just scream.
I did too.
Off
Oh my
the
gosh.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Talk about your teammates. You guys struggled. Custer County is a formidable team.
Yeah.
They played out of Miles City. You didn't see them this year. Talk about
No.
their team and how well they did.
I do want to give them kudos on their defense. Like I told the other people, was like we haven't scored this little points, I don't think, all year.
Yeah.
Especially not in the first half. We went in with 12 points,
Yeah.
which is super, super unusual. So kudos to them for that. That was awesome. And then I don't know, I'm super proud of. I feel like Braden and Peyton, when that momentum was down, they got it rolling up again, which was really big.
Yeah.
Haley stepped in there. She got some great rebounds. Haley really stepped up when Afton went out. So
Oh yeah, she did.
Kenny Wade was shooting. everybody did their part. It just we weren't on as much as we usually are because we had that harder defense on us. So.
Well, I thought that was that we talked about could have been the championship ball game rather than the one tomorrow night because that was a really good ball
Yeah,
club.
that was great.
So you guys played really well.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
I'm really proud. What you did. The forte to get the ball and attack the basket. With an opportunity to score it and you put it in off the glass. So
Thank you.
nothing more exciting than that
Yes.
particular ending of that ball game. So hopefully you guys get some rest tonight
Yeah.
and get back tomorrow as you'll take on Billings Central. You played them, beat them by 5 down there at Lewistown. So I'm going to let you go.
Thank you.
I don't know if Courtney is coming or not to join me, but Ava, great
Thank you so
job
much. Thank you.
on
See you
the
tomorrow.
ball game. All right. All right, Ava Jo Davey joining me on the post game. I don't know that Coach is going to come join me or not, but I had to interview Ava Jo after that sequence, folks. You had to see it. She picks up the charge, then hits that runner going coast to coast and scores it off the bucket for 2 to win the ball game. So Valkyries win this one. Hey, Jamie, just jump back on here. We'll close this out. I can talk to Coach if she comes out, but if not, we're going to wrap this up. So I want to say a big thank you to Jamie Grendy, my good luck charm.
Thank
it
you,
makes me
James.
look good. Great job. great ball game. It doesn't get any closer, any tighter, or more exciting an ending to that type of ball game, huh?
Right. Well, they probably better head back and get some rest tonight because they've got to be exhausted. Mentally, physically, emotionally. They've got a big day tomorrow.
Well, they'll take on Billings Central 8:30. Looking at your other matchups on the girls' side, Frenchtown takes on Custer County at 10:30 in loser out action at the Butte Civic Center. Havre and Dillon play at 10:30 at the Maroon Activity Center. On the boys' side, it'll be Fergus and Dillon at 6:30 in the state championship. On the consolation side, Columbia Falls plays Hamilton at 9 o'clock right here at the Butte Civic Center in loser out action. And Butte Central takes on Billings Central at 9 o'clock. The Maroon Activity Center, chance to punch your ticket to the consolation championships and a chance to get some hardware in third place. So Valkyries are guaranteed some hardware tomorrow night.
Yes.
And I think they would like to host that state championship. I think they'll come out. That was a tough Custer County team defensively, like Ava says. So hats off to them, and hats off to Bigfork for overcoming that adversity, getting really pressed.
You know, and again, hats off to Custer County. I thought that they came prepared to play Bigfork. They had a great game plan. They executed, and by golly, just about beat us. So hats off to them and their preparations, their coaches, their players. They played fantastic.
Well, the win streak moves to 22. They're 22-1 on the season after losing that opening game, and they'll try to do something that nobody else has ever done, win back-to-back state championships in 2 different classes tomorrow night. So they have an opportunity, and I'm sure they'll get some rest and be ready to play tomorrow night. Well, once again, your final and semifinal action is the Bigfork Valkyries, 34-32 on a runner by Ava Jo Davy at the buzzer to win the ball game and send them into the state championship tomorrow night, Saturday night at 8:30 at the Butte Civic Center here in Butte, America at the State A Girls Basketball Championship. On behalf of myself, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of Owls, my partner, Jamie Grindy. She's going to join me tomorrow night. Your final 34-32 from the Butte Civic Center. Have a great night wherever you are. I know I'm excited as well as everybody is out there in Valkyrie basketball. Thanks for tuning in, and good night.